You spend thousands of dollars on bunkers and stashes, but in reality your safe house is just a box of food for something that knows how to wait. I thought the forest was my ally. I was wrong. The forest is the territory of a predator smarter than any looter. When the world collapsed, I had a plan to retreat to a prepared cabin in the wilderness. I believed in the concept of a stationary shelter. But 3 days after SHTF, I discovered that something was standing outside the door of my safe place, capable of imitating the voice of my deceased mother. A week after the power and communications went out in the cities, I was in position. Remote Taiga, 3 kilometers from the nearest abandoned road. My log cabin was a fortress, supplies for 2 years, solar panels, a perimeter of barbed wire. I felt like a winner in this apocalypse lottery. Until that very evening. It all started with a mirror echo. I was chopping wood. One swing of the axe, and exactly 1 second later, from deep in the forest, came the same sound. I struck twice. The forest answered with 2 strikes. It wasn't an acoustic echo. The sound came from a place where there were no rocks or trees capable of reflecting sound that clearly. The next day, I went to check my emergency cache, buried 1.5 kilometers away. I found it, dug up. The container lid had been carefully removed. But nothing was missing. Everything inside was in its place, except for one thing: my canned goods were arranged by size, from smallest to largest. Someone had broken into my locked cache not for food, but to show that it knew how I stored things. At night, I woke up to the sound of scraping on the metal sheet of the roof. I grabbed my thermal imager. Outside, no one. Just the forest, which seemed wrong. I looked closer at an old pine tree 10 meters away. In the thermal imager it glowed a cold blue, but it had arms. Thin, incredibly long limbs that clung to the trunk so tightly the creature seemed part of the tree. And then it spoke. It didn't growl. It said, in my own whisper, the phrase I muttered to myself while burying that very cache: "No one will find us here." In that moment I realized, it's not just watching. It's learning to be me. It's waiting for me to relax in my safe home to take my place. That same night, I left everything. I understood the main logical mistake: a stationary shelter makes you predictable. If you stay in one place, you can be studied. You can be tracked. You can be replaced. My new evacuation plan is perpetual movement. No bases. No attachment to locations. Now I'm a shadow that never sleeps in the same place twice. I traded the comfort of a bunker for the safety of the unknown. If this story made you rethink your doomsday plans, hit like. In the post-SHTF world, the main threat won't be people, but those who come to replace them. What do you think is better, a reliable bunker or mobility? Write your tactics in the comments. Subscribe to the channel. We reveal the harsh truth of survival every 7 days. Don't let the forest learn you.